Good to see everybody. Thank you all very much for turning out. Was that a good rally? Was that a good march? Yeah! What was the highlight? The porch.
We should have burned it down.
Uh-oh.
Put it on the inside.
All right, so I think everyone knows that we have some guests with us today, and the timing of the event is connected to the presence of the people that we refer to as the flying pickets. People that have come in from faraway parts of the country, close parts of the country. And they're here with us to offer moral support, a little bit of financial support, and to let us know that we're not alone. And we also have representatives of local labor groups. And so we're going to, in turn, ask a number of people to come up, say a few words, and everyone's going to speak briefly. And I'm going to move it right along in that direction. The first person that we're going to hear from, Patrick Colford, who's president of the New Brunswick Federation of Labor. Patrick?
How's everyone doing out there? Brothers and sisters, for those who didn't catch my name is Patrick Colford. I am the president of the New Brunswick Federation of Labor, representing, of course, you guys and 40,000 other affiliates. And anyone that doesn't know a little more is that across Canada, you are also tied to over 3 million unionized workers. So we have your back.
Thank you.
Well, I guess the big thing that is really weighing on my mind is the fact that they brought in security. That blows me away. It really does. Now, with all due respect, I don't think professors are rogue and radical and going to start burning tires in the streets. I'm hearing yes, we are. Who knows?
If they push us, they will do that.
That's right. So I want to offer solidarity to everyone here, and I want to thank you for keeping up the fight. The other thing I want to say is that throughout this province, corporations, politicians are watching this strike. They're watching very closely, as our brothers and sisters from other universities, from other workplaces. So all the best. Any support that you need will be there, guaranteed. Thank you very much. In solidarity.
Thank you, Patrick. 3 million. You got that, right?
That's right.
All right, the next person that we're going to invite up is Alex Bailey, who is, of course, a graduate of the University of New Brunswick.
Sir.
Alex Bailey is the president of the Fredericton and District Labor Council.
Yes.
Alex, welcome.
Thank you, brother. Excellent. Sisters and brothers, I'd like to echo the words of Brother Colford here. However, here in Fredericton, we're represented by close to 3,000 working people who have decided that they put their confidence in the Labor Central here in Fredericton, be involved. So I want to give a shout out on behalf of your neighbors and community people and working people in Fredericton here, about close to 3,000. So there. So in recent times, we've seen the decline of industry. We've seen cuts to the public sector, to healthcare, to transportation. This is done in the name of profit, pure and simple. Families starve so profit can rise and people suffer. Okay?
Right.
That's it.
Amen.
These same people find it hard to sympathize with you because you're profs. The perception is you make a lot of money. What they don't understand is that you're defending good quality education.
Yeah!
And that's it. And good quality jobs in New Brunswick. You want parity and better working conditions and better education for those people's sons and daughters. Am I wrong?
No!
Students need to realize that your working conditions are there
Learning conditions. Your working conditions are their learning conditions. You're defending education from an administration that puts their interests before yours. Before the students, and they put profit before people. We've seen this before. We've seen this before, right? In fact, there's a whole class of people whose purpose in life is to maximize their profit at all costs. It's the capitalist way to put profit before people. They buy governments and they buy universities too. And what we're seeing is a commodification of education. Right? And folks, do you feel like they care about us? No. Do they care about us? They don't care about us. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They care about themselves. Question: is higher education a right or a commodity?
Right.
That's right. If it's a right, don't we have the right to good quality education? Yes. Shouldn't we defend that right? Should we negotiate to get that right? Should we strike to keep that right? You're damn right. You are the defenders of education. And don't we all have a right to good paying jobs, decent jobs? Yeah, and we're going to fight to keep those things. The administration says no money. I don't believe it. New Brunswick takes the third highest tuition in the country. So I don't believe them. You know, yet professors' salaries are low. They're way behind, right? So what's this about, protecting people from profit? We're all fighting the same fight. If we stick together, and if you stick together, we all stick together, we're going to win. So this is solidarity, folks. Thank you very much.
Great to hear, and I might have got it wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, Alex was here in his lunch break, and there are others, same thing, they gave up part of their day to be here with us. We had the same experience the other day with the Day of Solidarity with campus labor unions. It's great to be part of all of that. The next person I'm going to call up is Joe Blades. Joe's president of the Union of Graduate Student Workers here at UNB. Before I do that, I'm just going to say quickly that last night I got an email from a former student who's now a graduate student at Carleton, involved in collective bargaining on behalf of the graduate student union there, and she wrote to express solidarity and support from a former student from afar, from someone who's going through and has come to understand the same thing that we're dealing with now, and my guess is that a lot of you have received similar messages from people. Joe?
So yes, I'm president of the Union of Graduate Student Workers, which is part of the Public Service Alliance of Canada. We're local 60550. We're one of 4 Public Service Alliance of Canada locals on the UNB and St. Thomas campuses, so we represent about 800 workers here. Pretty incredible by itself. And we're currently negotiating our 2nd collective agreement. So we're paying a lot of attention to this strike, and we're definitely in solidarity with all of you on this campus and everyone in the labor movement. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Most of you out there, but maybe not everyone, knows that there's an association in New Brunswick that is the FNBFA, the Federation of New Brunswick Faculty Associations, which is an organization, kind of an umbrella organization for all of the faculty associations in the province. And I'd like to invite Jean Sauvageau, the president of the FNBFA, to say a few words.
Thank you, Brother Allen. Brothers and sisters, greetings and salutations from the Federation of New Brunswick Faculty Association. We are here today in solidarity with AUNBT. We represent 1,800 part-time and full-time faculty and librarians throughout New Brunswick public universities. Here you are. Thank you. So we stand in solidarity with AUNBT. Member associations are the campuses of Université de Moncton in Moncton, Université de Moncton in Shippagan and Edmundston, FAUST at St. Thomas University, and last but not least, MAFA at Mount Allison, who is also looking into a possible strike action soon. So let's not lose our strength for our colleagues at MAFA coming up soon, maybe. So you can be AUNBT, you can be proud of yourselves. You're standing up for higher education in the province, standing up for principles. That in itself is priceless. So go ahead, make a day of it, and we are standing in solidarity with you all. Long live the strike at AUNB. Well, not long live the strike. Short live the strike at AUNBT. And we wish you luck in your negotiations in solidarity from FNBFA. Thank you very much.
Interesting slip of the tongue, right? Slight. All right, so I'm going to invite Brian Brown, who is the president of the CAUT Defense Fund. I think Brian will tell us what the CAUT Defense Fund is. He's also here representing the Windsor University Faculty Association. And then Brian is going to introduce the individual flying pickets, correct?
Gotcha.
Hello, hello, hello. What a crowd, what a great march. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Hey, a little cheer. Fredericton, love you. Okay, I wear a few hats. I'm president of the Windsor University Faculty Association. I'm also on the National Union of the Canadian Association of University Teachers. I'm also on the ACUFA board, the Ontario Confederation of University Faculty Associations. I'm also president of the CAUT Defense Fund, and what you see standing here are flying pickets that are coming here from across Canada to support you in your job action. Not that I want to see you out any longer than need be, but if this strike goes on, we will be here, or in St. John, every Friday, every week that you are out. And thank the Lord, you will not be out for too long, because this weather is too nice. It's not going to last, I know. So let's hope things happen at the negotiating table, and that you can get a deal. There's no reason why two sides cannot come together, the employer and you. And normally it's the employer who holds things back and plays a few games with you. And to keep you out here even a week is a shame. It's not necessary. But we will stand together with you as long as it takes. And I want to, every rally, I always say this, so some of the flying pickets behind me will say, oh, there he goes again. But I want to tell you, like twigs, one by one, we're easily broken.
Yes. But together, we form a bundle that no one can break. Brothers and sisters, this is that bundle. This is that group. We will stand together. And this employer will not break you. We will be there for you as long as it takes. I have a check, small check at the beginning. After everyone speaks, I'll have a larger check. But first of all, I'd like to present Miriam, your president, with a check from the Windsor University Faculty Association for $1,000. Okay, and I'd like to call on our first flying picket to say a few words, Jane Milton from DASCAD.
Hi everybody, I'm from FUNSCAD, we like our acronym, and I'm here to thank you for drawing a line and stepping up to it to defend the principles of fair pay and fair workloads and the rest of the things that you're going for. It's important. We came very, very close to being in the same position last year, and we really, really appreciated the support that we got from across the country, so thank you all for that too. And I'm here to tell you that our association, a small but mighty union, has sent a check for $500 to you.
Next up is Bill Kipper.
You'll notice he didn't say where I come from.
What a reason.
I'm from Memorial University in Newfoundland. A number of years ago, shortly before Eddie came here as president, he was a candidate for president of Memorial University. Danny Williams, whom everybody has heard of, is reputed to have said, "We don't want that idiot as president of our university." Now, I don't know whether this is true or not, but shortly after, his name was leaked to the public as being one of the candidates, and he immediately resigned his candidacy and took the high road, and 6 months later he was here as president of your wonderful university. And from everything I hear, he's making a real solid mess of it, including a porch. Anyway, I'm here representing MUNFA, Memorial University of Newfoundland Faculty Association. We are very much in solidarity with you, and I bring greetings from our executive committee and from some of the members who work in various departments and things like that. And to show our solidarity, I have a check here for $1,000. And I can promise you that if you're still on strike next week, this is not the last one you'll get.
Next on the list we have John Charles from Laurentian.
Bonjour, good afternoon. I represent 450 full-time faculty members at Laurentian and 240 part-time faculty. We've been on strike twice. In '85, a short strike of 3 days, which didn't bring us much. It took 22 days in 1989. We were 20% below the provincial average, and we went back to the provincial average. It took 3 mediations. It was a tough strike. At the time, it was the longest in Canada. But it took 3 mediations, and at the 3rd mediation, after a 38-hour marathon of negotiation that ended around 2 a.m. on that 2nd day, even the last 0.5% that our chief negotiator wanted to get, he got. So, all I urge you is be strong, be tough, and don't relent, because you will prevail. And I have $1,000 as well, and this is only the first check.
Next up we have Jennifer Decker from the University of Western Ontario.
Let me just clarify that. I'm actually from the University of Ottawa. 84-48. I came here to walk the picket line with you today. I didn't know what that jingle meant. I said to somebody, what does this mean, 84-48? And when I found out, I said, shameful. 84 new administrators, 48 fewer faculty members? Yeah. What is up? Shame, exactly. I'm here from the University of Ottawa to say we support you in your struggle to take back the university, to focus on education and not the corporation. $1,500 to you from us.
Stam, Northern Ontario School of Medicine.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here representing the Northern Ontario School of Medicine Faculty and Staff Association. Fly-in picket. Great morale boosters for everybody. It's early on. We were out a couple of years ago for about 12 weeks. The solidarity that you brought to us and the UNB brought to us was phenomenal through all of that. And I'm just here to return that, to show solidarity and support from our association, bringing it down to you. And the stronger we are as we stand together, and I'm donating a check here for $500. And more will be to come.
My apologies to Jennifer. Next up, Amanda Chibb from the University of Western Ontario.
Hi there. Wow, what a fantastic rally. Really inspirational. Congratulations. I'm here representing the University of Western Ontario Faculty Association, UOFA. I bring greetings from our president, Jeff Tennant, our executive, and our members. 2.5 years ago, our librarians and archivists were out on strike. You were there for us, and now we're here for you. We'll be here week after week, in person or in spirit, supporting you in your fight for a fair deal. I have a check here for $1,500.
Next, Rhoda Zuck from, no, I better get this right. Put my glasses on. Mount St. Vincent.
Greetings from Mount St. Vincent University Faculty Association. We are in full solidarity with you and have a check for $1,000 to offer in support of your struggle for a fair deal.
Next up, Richard Hudson from Mount Allison. Are you going to say a few words? Okay.
I'm going to get money as well. Words are nice, but money is really useful. So, as you know, at Mount Allison, we had our strike vote this week and came in with 86% in favor of a strike, 99% voting, and so nobody can get 90% on the strike vote. It's just not possible at the university. But 86 is the highest we've ever had. We have great solidarity on campus right now, and you will be hearing about the Mount Allison situation in the future. I don't know if it's because we both had presidents whose last name is Campbell, or if the effect of living in a heritage house has some effect on the brain or what, but anyway, so we have, the Mount Allison story is something to follow, and maybe we will see some of you in Sackville. So I just want to say it was a great march. I had never seen the porch. I'd read about the porch. Yeah, I have a porch on my own house, and you know, it needs a bit of maintenance. But you know, now that I can see what you can get for $160,000, I think I'll keep my porch the way it is. I have here from the Mount Allison Faculty Association a check for $1,000.
Let's leave them up there.
Bonjour, Étienne Pierre. Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. Bonne chance et solidarité. Étienne is the vice president of our union, and I thought he'd like to come up with me. What I'd like to tell you is that in the year 2000 we went on strike, and we only grew stronger as it went along, and it went along, and it went along, and it went along. So it was like the whole winter, okay? And it was hard. But what we wanted was respect and equity, and this is what you want, and I feel you deserve it, and we really want to wish you good luck, and we are behind you, and we will be there every Friday until you're all right. So merci à vous. I have a check for $1,000. All right, thank you.
Next, we have Allison Kabali, Université de Moncton at Edmundston.
Bonjour, Lassina Koulibaly de l'ABPP-UMCE, l'association des bibliothécaires, professeurs et professeurs de l'Université de Moncton, campus d'Edmundston. Nous sommes là pour marquer notre solidarité envers vous, chers collègues de UNB. Votre cause est noble, votre lutte est noble, et le temps ne comptera pas, les jours ne compteront pas, la distance ne comptera pas. Nous serons toujours là avec vous pour dire que votre cause est juste. On ne demande que la moyenne. Rappelez-vous, juste une moyenne, et l'étudiant et l'élève, il passe en classe supérieure. Pourquoi pas nous? On veut juste la moyenne, être dans la moyenne. Donc, au nom de notre association, on a une contribution de $1000 pour donc vous dire que nous sommes là envers vous. Merci beaucoup.
Next up, Nancy Corville from Brock University.
And here here on behalf of about 500 faculty members and the Brock University Faculty Association to wish you the best and to stand behind you. I would love to say that I have a check in my hand, but they didn't trust me with the money. They have assured me that the check is in the mail. So I will try to be here on Fridays to stand behind you, and if they don't send you a check, I guess I'll have to give you my money.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Larry Hale and Richard Braswell from University of Prince Edward Island.
Hello, UNB! What a great crowd. I bring greetings from Betty Jeffrey, our president, from the executive and the membership of the UPI Faculty Association. Back in 2006, we were on strike, and what we were looking for was comparability. We were looking to be just average. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? After 2.5 weeks, we got what we needed. We got a good deal. And we got it because we stood in solidarity with each other, and because we had support from across the country, from the Flying Pickets, from the Cout Defense Fund. That was an important part of it. And we had representatives from UNB Faculty Association, which we're very grateful, and to show our gratitude, we're also bringing a donation of $1,000.
Next up, Bonnie Huskins, St. Thomas University.
I have to bring it down a bit here.
Stand on your tiptoes.
Oh, you're funny. You're no much taller than I am. Greetings from Faust. How many people here are Faust members? Woo! Yeah. Faust members know what you're going through. We went through a lockout and strike 2007 and 8. We do know what you're going through. But you know what? Do you know what? We're a stronger union because of it. You're going to be a stronger union, and in fact you are right now. So that's something to take away from this. One thing I'd like to repeat from yesterday's demonstration is that you're not only part of a national community, but a local one as well. We up at STU are your best neighbors. And we will be here whenever you need us. When the weather gets bad, when the strike seems to drag on, we'll see you on the lines.
What she said.
That's Jeanette Godet, also from Faust.
So can we get one more big round of applause for all the Flying Pickets? And I think it's important to add that not all universities are able to send a representative, but we have received quite a few more expressions of support and financial contributions from other universities, and somewhere we'll be posting a list of all of the others. Thanks to all of them as well. There's a lot. So Bonnie just mentioned that they're our best friends up the hill, and I think that's probably true. But just a little further up the hill, we have the new. Oh, those are the teachers. We have the New Brunswick Nursing Union, and I'd like to introduce Marilyn Quinn, president.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure today to bring you greetings of solidarity from the 6,900 registered nurses in this province. We stand with you in solidarity in your fight to get a collective agreement. Free collective agreement is the right of all unions in this province, and we're here to support you in that. If I can advise you of anything, you need to have solidarity within your membership. You need to support your negotiating committee. Stay tough on the issues, easy on the people. Stay committed to what your demands are, but support each other. Deals are made at the negotiating table. They need to come back to the table and start negotiating. I'm pleased today to bring a check for $1,000 from the New Brunswick Nurses Union to support you. And we're here not just because we're selfish, and I need those nurses from that faculty. We need them in the workplaces. We need to get them. But we're here in support of all the faculties, and we wish you well, and greetings of solidarity. And we're with you, and we'll be back on your picket line. And great job getting everybody out today.
Thank you so very much. So I just wanted to, you heard a couple people mention that that they had seen representatives from UNB at their home universities when they were in similar circumstances to ours. And I just wanted to point out up here nearby, David Bell and Trini, who are two representatives on the CAUT Defense Fund. And normally, others have done it as well, but normally when things like this are happening elsewhere, they're the ones that go out and represent UNB, and they've done it quite a few times, as have others. And so the last thing for me to do, well, maybe two things. I want to remind everybody, just in case you need to be reminded, that we're looking to have some fun tonight beginning around 5 o'clock here at Strike headquarters. You all got the emails, you know about it. I'd like to introduce our president, Miriam Jones, who's been leading us through all this, and she's going to speak to you for a couple minutes. Miriam?
Hello, everyone. As you can imagine, situations like the one we're in generate a lot of writing, a lot of text. So instead of reinventing the wheel, I thought I'd pull out some stuff that we'd already generated and give you a little idea what our issues are. What is the current state of the university's finances? The administration would like to lower expectations from bad to worse by referring to its financial challenges in public presentations and generally omitting any mention of the university's fiscal stability. Despite their discouraging talk, the university's well-compensated administrators have successfully met the challenges created by the recent recession. The university has no debt, and almost always budgets for excessive revenues over expenditures. Importantly, the healthy state of university financing is unlikely to change in the near future. MAFA stresses the, oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, okay. In our view, it is the university's academic purpose that is its primary business and not its property development business or any of its other ancillary businesses. In our view, faculty members, librarians, and program directors are central to the university's primary purpose and should be regarded and paid as such. The university has maintained and continues to maintain large surpluses each year. How the money is spent reflects choices. For example, the choices reflected in the recent budget to make investments in communication and marketing and the flexible learning initiative may or may not have been good choices, but they were just that, choices. Those choices divert money that could go to faculty salaries. The academic side of the university should not be treated like any underperforming division at a retail operation. Contrary to what might be deduced from some of the choices the university has made with its budget, the academic side with faculty at the lead is central to UBC's mission. Oh, sorry. It's just really getting mixed up here. Here we are. We're pleased to be heading back to the table, but the effort will be worthless unless we see real progress on the outstanding issues that the employer seems very reluctant to negotiate, said the chair of the bargaining team at the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. Okay.
You'll get there.
For sure. Survey results. We were very pleased with the high participation rate in the short survey on bargaining priorities we asked members to complete. Most important, competitive salary, recruitment, and retention. Over 600 UWOFA members completed that survey. Okay. Employer's financial situation is excellent. The employer has had significant surpluses every year over the last 12 plus years. These large surpluses are due to growth of student enrollments, insufficient hiring of regular professors, and paying APUO members lower salaries than at comparable universities. To counter the administration line, the union formed the Financial Oversight Committee. The results revealed that academic funding has been systematically reduced in comparison to other envelopes. Problematic as well is the notable increase in and of mid-level administrators. The number of administrators overall has increased over time to suggest that St. FX is over-administered. Challenging times should not occasion a breakdown in the collegial decision-making model which has served universities well. There have been numerous reorganizations here at our university which have proven to be very successful. These were effected through collegial discussions. The membership is very proud of our university. None of us want to have decisions made in haste which would potentially damage its reputation, hamper our recruitment and retention efforts, and affect the student experience in a negative way. We at UPEI Faculty Association call for a collegial decision-making process. Okay, I know we did this one. Everyone's already said it. As you see, everyone's already said it. We're all in the same boat. We made a picture, and some of you have seen it. It's been going around. It's about choices. It's about the budget. It's about who makes those choices and why, and to whom they're accountable. And we say they're accountable to our students and they're accountable to us. Thank you.
No, you go ahead. Okay, I'm back. This time I have the pleasure of presenting to Miriam and Dorothy, treasurer for UNB, a UNB. Wish she was a treasurer.
We wish.
Okay, so I have $1 million check here that is going to be presented to you to help support you in your fight, in your negotiations, in your benefits, to seek an end to this strike. We will support you. $1 million, here you go. Want to hang it over the edge? Give me your hand.
Solidarity!
Solidarity! Solidarity! Solidarity! Hold the line, brothers and sisters.
Can we fix our porch?
I don't think $1 million to do that.
But nothing I can say can top that, what you just saw. So thank you once again, everybody up here. And to all of you. See you later.